You're live with BlaakTones TV.
There you go.
Games in key Democratic strongholds like Portland and Minneapolis to show their support for Cunningham after the Indiana Fever player spoke out against biological males competing in women's sports. They're calling it Sophie Night. This comes after a chaotic and frankly horrific incident this week where two teenage girls, fans of Cunningham, went to the Seattle Storm game versus the Fever and said that co-owner Celeste Keaton cursed at them, yelled at them, berated them for daring to wear pro-women's sports gear. By the way, just XX and XY t-shirts. One of the teens is now speaking out about the exchange that made her cry. Watch.
We were shocked. Yeah, it's disappointing though, too, because she's also a woman and she just kind of cussed out two 16-year-olds that were just trying to have fun. We weren't trying to be political.
Man, so what do y'all think about that?
I didn't hear anything about the fact that they were crying. I heard when they had a bigger interview with these two girls, and another young teenager was attacked by an older man, and I guess his wife or whatever the hell she was. But
when you say attacked, what happened?
The fact is that you don't put men in women's locker rooms. You don't put men or boys in girls' locker room.
I find it hard to believe that anybody would think differently. You know,
yeah.
Maybe it's just the era I grew up in or whatever. We know there's a difference.
Yeah,
for real. Like, I hate this topic because I'm like, what are we talking about? Are there really people out there?
Yeah,
yeah.
Who, like, man, my son has asked me before. My son is going into 9th grade. He's like, Dad,
yeah.
Do you think that he said, if you take the best middle school basketball team in the country, do you think they can beat a WNBA team? I said, absolutely, 100%. And if not, the game is going to be damn close. But I think that they win. I've seen some incredible middle school basketball players, and especially nowadays, it's crazy. But even just on top of that, why? I don't know, man. This subject is so like. And my whole thing is this: go start a trans league if that's what y'all want to do.
Exactly.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. Just go if y'all want to play, and y'all want to play as women.
All y'all get together.
You get together.
Yeah, and see how that ends up working for y'all or how popular it becomes.
Yeah, let Joanna go ahead and play over there.
Right.
But you look at it. Look at the MMA transgender that busted that female skull.
Right.
And then you look at the young girl in the volleyball where she had a concussion. I can't remember what type of.
Oh, just from that spike, yeah?
Yeah. And so you go ahead and you keep going on, further and further. But that don't include the fact that you've got men or boys in a female's locker room undressing, and
that's what gets me. It's like, okay, I don't care whether you think there's a difference between masculinity and femininity at all, but when you're in the locker room and you strip down, how can you not see a difference? I mean, and these kids are like 16, 15, 14.
Right.
Yeah. And some of these, and there has been reports of sexual assault.
Right.
With some of these so-called transgender, but if they're transgender, then why are they assaulting the girls? That's my little stance and stuff. So
no, that's real, man, and it goes almost to like what you were saying about I can't remember who that was that said, "What happens when a boxer what if Mike Tyson wanted to be a girl? Who's going to be able to beat Mike Tyson in MMA?" What female is going to beat Mike Tyson in MMA? Like, it just doesn't make any sense at all. And then you know how many guys would just flip flop, especially in middle school area and high school. How many guys would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go trans for like this year, so I can get into the girls' locker room and be able to." Just opening the door up for so many more problems, man.
And you know what's happening?
Ridiculous.
It's definitely happening.
And they're taking scholarships that are away from girls still on top of it.
Right.
So How are you celebrating? Matter of fact, there was like the one girl that played for, I think it was like, I can't remember if it was new. They were playing against the Fever, and she wore a shirt that said, trans something or another and everything. Okay, well, if that's the case, number one, you suck.
right.
Number two, let's go ahead and say, okay, you make $500,000 a year, so let's bring a transgender to take your job because you can't do your damn job against women.
Right.
And then let's see if you support your shirt. I lost my job to a transgender. Let's fight the power.
Right. For real. Yeah. That's like, it's some things that I feel like are just dumb, but like that's one of the things. It's almost like, Chuck, it's like,
this whole thing is just ridiculous.
Yeah, like who is the person? I just want to sit down with one of them, the supporter, and be able to figure out like why. Like, what do you? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Why not? That would be like perfect one to ask why.
You're right,
You're
for real.
a lesbian.
Well, I know.
How are you going to sit there and support a transgender dude and you're a lesbian?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Yeah, and this goes into a deeper conversation that we probably don't need to get into here, but it comes into it all. To me, it all leads back to government and voting and how everything is so influenced by.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hate 100%. To say it, by the female vote, because a lot of it is they just want people to be inclusive. Even though they may know that something is wrong, they don't want anybody to feel bad. It's kind of like the participation trophy of the world.
That's real. And the bad part of it, because we've gotten away from having some damn nuts in this country and getting afraid of offending people and not saying, standing on. There are just some things that are truths, man, that you can't get around, and that's just one of them things, man. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Level up your style with the official Black brand Live Snapback. Featuring a bold embroidered design, a classic flat brim fit, this snapback is the perfect way to support the show.